Hello guys, I'm Steve. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another video. If it's your first time stopping by the channel, hit that subscribe button. Trust me, you won't regret it. If you're a returning subscriber, as always, guys, welcome back, and I do appreciate the support. Guys, this story broke last night. Late last night. It came out late last night out of Florida, and it's about a woman that was found naked on the side of the highway, I-95 to be exact. And police was trying to figure out what happened. Now, supposedly there was a car accident where a man and a woman were arguing on the side of the road where they got to fighting. And when police arrived, this woman was naked, laid down on the side of the road. And they got somebody in custody right now. Here's the story. We'll come back and talk about it.
Now let's get to the investigation surrounding a woman found dead on the side of I-95 near Ives Dairy Road. Thanks so much for staying up for us. I'm Chelsea Jones. CBS News Miami's Nakaya Carrero has the possible connection to this deadly discovery.
Florida Highway Patrol found a woman dead along I-95 right before the Ives Dairy Road exit. When they arrived, they found her nude. Police say there were several 911 calls made before the discovery.
I-95 northbound by Ives Dairy. Reference, there was an accident and the vehicle's in a ditch, and currently there's two people that were in the vehicle fighting in the right lane of traffic.
Shortly after 6 a.m. on Saturday, multiple calls were made to 911 about a man and woman arguing next to a car on the side of I-95. When Florida Highway Patrol arrived, they found a woman dead. She was completely naked, lying face down in the grass, with clothes lying beside her.
I wouldn't be able to tell you how exactly her clothes was removed, but there's some clothing next to her body.
Miami-Dade Police Homicide Unit was called in to take over the investigation as they try to figure out how the woman ended up dead, naked, and in a ditch on the side of the highway.
Now at this time, we really don't have any leads. We are trying to see, there's cameras behind me. We're trying to see if maybe we can pick up something on the cameras.
Later in the afternoon, police chased a black vehicle to Miramar and said over the radio that they believed it was involved in a homicide. At this time, MDPD is working to see if it's connected to the woman found on the highway. Police have yet to release the name of the victim or a description of the car suspected to be involved in this case. If you have any information or saw anything, if you were traveling in the area Saturday morning, you are urged to call Miami-Dade Crime Stoppers at 305-471-TIPS. In Northeast Miami-Dade, Nakaya Carrero, CBS News, Miami.
Two different scenes allegedly linked to one crime. First, a tragic discovery on I-95 as Miami-Dade police find a woman dead on the side of the highway. Now police say they have one person in custody after a wild police chase that ended with the suspect's car crashing into other drivers in Miramar. Only on 6, Nico Clemens spoke to those drivers involved in that crash. He joins us live tonight in Miramar with the rest of that story. Nico.
Chris, this was scary for everyone involved. Innocent drivers who are thankful they're still alive. So the crash was behind me here at this intersection, and people we spoke with were stunned when they learned who police were after and why. An all-out pursuit. Wow. To catch the person inside this SUV. Investigators say several people called 911 Saturday morning after seeing two people arguing on the side of I-95 north of Ives Dairy Road. When officers showed up, they say they found a woman dead. Hours later, Miami-Dade police say they were chasing this black BMW that was wanted in a murder investigation. The driver of the BMW crashed into several SUVs in Miramar. Gigi DeMange and her mom were inside one of them.
It was our light, actually, and then he just hit us from the side and he ran off.
Police say the driver tried to run away, but officers caught up with them. Police say the chase and person they put in handcuffs is connected to the woman's death from hours earlier.
We were shocked. I was shaking a little bit.
Police say the suspect crashed into that red SUV. There was a family inside. They're now at the hospital. The suspect also crashed into this silver Honda. Thankfully, the mother and daughter are okay. Mavis Morales raced over to the intersection after she learned her niece's husband, and their 2-month-old baby were hit.
Nervous, sad, because it's happened, and the baby, it was inside the car.
She says her niece has a broken arm and her husband and the baby are okay.
It's really sad. I mean, they were just going to a party.
Both families are relieved. They know their stories could have had a different ending.
That's scary to me, because that's crazy.
Police have not told us the name of the person they put in handcuffs or the name of the woman they found dead earlier this morning. In Miramar, Nico Clemens, NBC 6 News.
That's the story, the news out of Miramar, Florida. Shout out Miramar. Now, when I first seen this story, right, it was confusing to me because, like they said, they found a woman naked outside on the side of the road, and she was fighting with a guy, and then when they came out there, you know, she was found. I'm thinking the guy was with her. You know, as, you know, more details come out, it seems like now it was a car accident. They got out, I guess couldn't wait for the police or something. Some hell broke loose. Guy killed her and just left her on the side of the road and drove off. Now, how he got into a chase to where, you know, where he got into that, causing all of that damage and stuff, I don't know. Because, you know, this happened right after, you know, how they connected it, have no idea. The only way they could have connected it, I guess, because they said they had cameras up there. They seen the car, read the plate. I guess police got behind him or something. But either way, the man crashed his car. Big thing with this is, regardless of what's going on, a woman was killed and left on the side of the freeway, naked. I don't know how she came out of clothes, how that happened, but this right here is truly disturbing. Just the fact that, you know, you just drove off and left somebody on the side of the road like nobody was going to see it. You know, people travel up and down that road all the time, especially children. Who the hell want to see a dead, naked woman on the side of the road? How she got out of her clothes, that remains a mystery. But I mean, come on, man. Come on, look at the time and day and times we in now. And this is the thing that's crazy. You don't know who was the one that was losing control where they was out there fighting. If it was the man trying to fight on her or she trying to fight on him. But I do know this, they haven't released the names of these people. I guess they're waiting to notify next of kin. But the other guy tried to run off. So in my opinion, I think he knew he was wrong. That's why he tried to escape the police. Either way, this is savagery at an all-time high. Told you before, you'll start seeing people on the side of the road dead, like roadkill. From the most craziest thing, because people now, they used to kill somebody or do something to somebody and then try to hide their shame. Nowadays, they put it all out there for the world to see. This is what happens when you mess with me and mine. This is perplexing. For real, just the lack of respect for another human being and just human life, period. But we'll see what happens with this. Stock Market Steve for the Dynamic Reason channel. As always, like, comment, share, and subscribe. I don't know who's right or who's wrong in this, guy. And hopefully some light will be shed on this at a later date. But either way, you know, you got one person dead, naked on the side of the highway, and another dude running from police and causing a whole bunch of damage to other people ain't got shit to do with what was going on in his own head or the situation he was dealing with, thus making his problem a bunch of other people's problem. Go figure. See you in the next video. Take care.